I came up with a surprisingly simple exercise to heal your negative thoughts, which is color by number. It comes extremely useful when you are fully or even a tad bit of a perfectionist. I know, I tend to be sometimes. So before I take off your time, let's get right into it. You will need a blank sheet of paper on its own or a sketchbook page. We will use two sides of the page, and for that, you will need a reference image that you could redraw, or if drawing isn't your thing, then print out two same coloring pages. You will also need pencil, black marker, and a pen, and any medium that you like. I wanted to draw an empty area with tents and mushrooms in the middle of the forest under the moonlight and twinkling stars. Time to trace over the sketch with a black marker. Since my sketchbook is mixed media and it has a tendency to bleed through, it will be very easy for me to redo it on the backside as well. So let's do this! As you can see, I quickly went over it, and after relining the bleed, it mirrored the image. This is good for us, as we will use all the spaces to put numbers in them. You can use a fine liner. I'm using a ball pen, as I feel that is the most accessible item. Anyways, when you are numbering, make sure you don't skip or miss out any area. I'm using one number thrice. I counted up to 14 spots to color. Do let me know how many you guys came up with in the comment section below. Anyways, in step 2, you can use any medium you want depending on the type of paper you own. For this exercise, I'll be using color pencils. The rule is simple. Close your eyes and pick one random color from the bundle. That pencil will automatically become 1. Use it to color the allotted numbered spaces, and when it's completed, put it on the side of your page or notebook. It cannot go back to the pile to be reused for a different number. After each use, stack the pencils next to your sketchbook pad or printed sheets. Once you finish the first page blindfolded, I want you to write down on the side of your page what kind of thoughts came in your mind. Now, let me assure you that I hated using black for the moon and then brown for the clouds, and so on and so forth. Pause the video here and write your thoughts. Mine were, the moon should be white instead of black. Ew, the clouds are brown. Finally, a shiny golden color which goes with the stars. Ooh, baby pink makes it cute. Now that we are done with the first page, we will do the second page by picking any color we like, and this time we are not covering our eyes while picking the colors and maintaining the rune. You could plan this step or you could go with the flow. The point is to be aware of the kind of thoughts you are having at the moment. You can also be like a little child, coloring without a care in the world. In this instance, I tried to be a little child and also go with the flow, but boy did I quickly realize that after using some bright colors, I only have dark colors left. You will also notice the same pattern, and that some colors don't look good with others, and what you thought would look awesome kind of ruins the piece. Even if those are the ideas that are coming in your head, allow your perfectionist thought to flow in your mind. Now you could remember it, or you could pause the video here and write your thoughts the second time. Mine were: the color combo for number 4 and 5 doesn't go well. Right side mushroom looks like an ice lolly. The stars look like sequins on the background. It didn't come out the way I expected it to. Step 4. Re-evaluate both the styles. I took the liberty of taking pics of both images so that it's easier to explain how we are to look at these images, and that's by building a connecting story. Let's look at page 1. I noticed that I've used a lot of pinks and browns, which is giving me an ice cream utopia or candy utopia vibe, with peach softening it but with ominous moon and dark scary clouds. However, in page 2, I noticed a lot of vibrant colors and sparkly land. Maybe it's a different world somewhere in outer space, where in the morning the moon is dark and the light makes the colors dull, whilst in the night the true colors of the plant comes out. Do you think of that same way, or do you have a different story that's coming across in your exercise as well? Now, while doing this exercise must have taught you a few things. Number 1. Attentively listening to your thought might have made you realize how often negative thoughts arise. Coming across multiple ideas of what ifs and what nots made you want to color the next page. Number 2. Realizing that neither of the pieces are perfect or little blemished, ruining the piece and wanting to hold on to the minute flaw rather than appreciating that you made both the pieces as beautifully as you could. Converting the piece into a story has now enhanced your art piece, and you love it more than wishing you didn't pick a certain color. If you have felt any of that, or you think I have missed out on some key factors, then share your ideas with me. I would love to hear your thoughts and your experience once you have completed the entire exercise. Leave your comments down below so that we all as a community can be there for one another. Till then, Allah Hafiz. See you next time. Bye.